Hi, Jordan. My name is Eli from Centennial Funeral Homes.
Hi, Eli.
Hi. Sorry to hear about your buddy Ben. Today, basically, we're just going to go through what you're expecting out of Ben's arrangements and services and whatnot.
Okay.
And then, and to get started, we're just going to go over what Ben kind of liked to do in his free time. Like, what sort of hobbies did Ben have, and what did he like to do?
Well, Ben and I have been buddies since high school. I mean, since daycare, and all the way through high school, college, and he didn't. All of his family is they've already passed away, so I'm kind of his last resort here.
Okay.
Sorry that there's not any other people here.
No, that's okay. I understand.
But I mean, we're always just trying to make each other laugh and have a good time. Getting in trouble with teachers in school, middle school and high school, and we played football and baseball together.
Football and baseball.
I played hockey and he played basketball, so we had those seasons apart.
Okay.
And we both lived in the same small town, 1,200 people. Aside from, well, he was really into athletics. He liked basketball. That was his big sport. And then aside from that, he was kind of an outdoors guy. He liked to hunt. Not really a big fisherman. He thought that was too boring. He liked to duck hunt. He had a duck boat that he liked to just sit there and not have to eat more than deer hunting or walking, like pheasant hunting. You know, I got to walk all that way. He liked just sitting in the duck boat, watching the sunrise and knocking some birds out of the air.
Yeah,
he had a famous line. He said, "If it flies, it dies." Yeah, he was a good time.
If it flies, it dies.
And
he must have been pretty into it.
Oh yeah. And he actually, when the muck would get too thick, I'd always make him put his waders on because he was the only one that had waders.
Oh, awesome.
And he would have to get behind the boat and push us while I sat in the boat because I didn't have waders.
Let him do the work.
Mm-hmm. But he was very well known. Kind of a young kid, and I think there's going to be a lot of people being at the service and stuff like that. So.
Gotcha. It's pretty interesting, his background. He liked to do a lot of things. It sounded like. So speaking of service, what kind of thoughts have you put into mind for what kind of service you'd like to honor Ben with?
Well, the funerals that I've been to in the past have been pretty traditional.
Okay.
Ben and I were both Catholic. Actually, went to the same Catholic church, St. Benedict in Lismore, Minnesota. And there's a cemetery right there. That St. Benedict cemetery.
You said Lismore?
Yep, Lismore, Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah, traditional. So that what does that all entail of?
So traditional service, basically, we'll do like an embalming for Ben, which basically will preserve Ben and make him viewable for the public viewing. Then with that, we will get him a casket too, which we have in our selection room over there, in which we have our price list here too, if you'd like to take a peek at that, our price list there. It may be a little shocking at first, but we'll go through what everything includes. Obviously, those bigger numbers there is a package deal.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So that includes basically everything that we offer.
Oh, yeah, I see here that it's everything included in the package.
And then after that, we will bring Ben to the church after we get him prepared. We'll set him up in the front for public viewing. If you're thinking maybe a night before for a couple hours.
Yeah, I think
that'd be good since you're thinking it will be a larger audience.
Yeah, I think there'll be quite a few.
What are you thinking, like maybe 4 to 8 at the church?
That sounds great.
4 to 8? And then maybe an hour or two prior? Or what are you thinking for the next day? I mean, personally, I think that since he is such a young man, I think we should almost do 2 hours before the service too.
Good.
Just because.
Yeah, by the time everyone files in.
Yeah. And then since it is Monday, what day are you thinking for the service?
How long can he be dead for before the service?
Basically,
would this weekend work?
Yeah. Do you want to do like a Friday night, Saturday service?
That sounds great.
Okay. And then with that, other than that, now we can just kind of go into the selection room there and pick out what casket you think would suit Ben the best. I know we have a couple rustic looking ones that would maybe fit his personality well, since he did like the outdoors and such.
Yeah.
So let's head on over to the selection room there, and we'll get it all figured out.